So anyway, guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm just promoting people and bands and rock bands and all this. So what I'm making sure is I'm focusing on different areas of life. I'm making sure there's plenty of people to promote out there. So I'm not saying that what I do is I just keep promoting and promoting and promoting people. So I can understand that no matter what, that they deserve it. Of course, they deserve always to go and grow themselves in different ways, and I'm looking always for different aspects of life. And as I find different aspects of life, I focus upon having my nice, beautiful word, which is the word I over here to say that I feel that other people, in terms of eternity and everything, is watching always. So I must say, I must say that what's important for myself over here is focusing on the greater way of life. But that's the thing, yeah. I mean, the thing is making sure that you have more enough success all the time to focus upon something that's actually helping you. So what helps you the most is loving life differently. But if you love life differently, then focus on helping yourself to deliver whatever it is about yourself to make sure that you understand that if you get that photo, I mean, why not? I mean, it's more how it is, yeah? I mean, make sure every single day you just go and promote them. I mean, promote people all the time and make sure that no matter what, I can see how I promote Manchester United too. So every single day, that if I go and really, really focus upon something, it's more how I see that Nemanja Vidic around here is around 39 years of age, and he's born in Užice, Serbia, and he's also around 88 kilos, and he's also going out with Ana Ivanovic. And now Ana Ivanovic is someone from, let's have a look. I see Ana Ivanovic is someone that I understand that she can be a tennis player, but it's more how I see straight away that I'm just learning quickly about what is what. But I understand that no matter what, it's more how I feel that he's going out the tennis player over there. So I'm not saying that she's with him. So I'm not saying that no matter what, as I grow myself, that Ana Ivanovic also is somebody in the field of a superstar. So I'm understanding that no matter what, I just go and grow myself differently. And I'm not saying straight away how I just go and grow myself. So I say Ana Ivanovic. I focus on promoting her because she deserves it, and she's a tennis player, and she deserves a pat on the back about her performances and what she does. So I'm not saying always to just go and deliver content always in different ways. So what's important for me is understanding that I see Novak Djokovic is also going out with some woman. So let's have a look at Novak Djokovic. And Novak Djokovic over here is going out with who? I mean, he's much more. I mean, he's going with Jelena Dokovic. I mean, he's going for Jelena. I mean, he went for Jelena Djokovic. I mean, Jelena Djokovic. But what's her real name? I mean, what's her previous name? Well, it's much more how I understand that she's different, I'm pretty sure. She's actually from another kind of thing. So I'm saying that the difference, woman, but they're both tennis players. This woman here is also someone else in terms of life here. So I'm saying that no matter what, that she has also some kind of reputation about life, but she's also, I believe that she's some tennis player or something, but is she really? Is she really? I want to see her in the tennis playing range, but it's more how I feel. So the thing is around here that with Yana Djokovic, approach it's more how she's somebody who's never really a tennis player. I mean, she's never really a tennis player, but it's Ana Ivanovic. Whereas Ana Ivanovic is going with Nemanja Vidic. I was believing that Novak Djokovic was with Ana Ivanovic, but no. Well, she did. Bro, she found her somewhere in Serbia. Djokovic found this woman around Australia or somewhere around the world. So I'm understanding anyway. That's more how it is, but I'm understanding anyway. I'm just going to do my life. I mean, everything's different. I'm making sure that you can see straight away that I'm doing greater anyway. So what I do is I live it. And that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is figuring out what you need to do to succeed is the whole point. So focus upon understanding that what you want to do always is figure out a better way for yourself. I mean, figure out what you want out of life and go and say it for yourself and go and do it and focus on making sure that you're just nice and beautiful for yourself to grow yourself in different ways and go and focus upon helping your life to succeed is what you want. So I'm not saying that over here in terms of Djokovic has 2 kids and he has 2 coaches. I understand that he won already 18 Grand Slams and I understand that. So no matter what, I see Pete Sampras as well. I see Pete Sampras as well. Somebody in terms of the tennis, and I can go and pull him down as well. I see Andre Agassi as well. See Andre Agassi is somebody as well I was watching as well back there. I see Pat Rafter as well. So I'll just say Andre. See Andre Agassi. See Pat Rafter. See Pat Rafter. I see Leighton. Hewitt. I'll let it be. I see now, no matter what, I can see Nick Kyrgios. I'll just pull him down. I say Nick Kyrgios. I can put Nick Kyrgios down, and I'll let him be. And as I go and grow myself, I'm looking to see exactly how everything is. So no matter what I do, I can see straight away how Nemanja Vidic is. So let's have a look at Nemanja Vidic. And as I grow myself differently, I'm looking always to see exactly what I need to do to make sure I'm successful. So as I'm successful always, I'm learning very quickly upon what's going on. And I understand that Nemanja Vidic was with Inter Milan and also Manchester United. And I see he has more over here. And he did play at Borussia. Nemanja Vidic did play at Crvena Zvezda or Red Star Belgrade. And also Spartak Moscow. I see Nemanja Vidic did play at Spartak Moscow as well. So I'm not saying anyway that since I understand that, or else he did play at 4 teams out there. So I'm not saying that anyway, that it's just like kind of that when you just have to go and promote people. And as you promote people, you're just learning about their backgrounds too. When you're learning different aspects of life about them, and when you do that, then you're learning always to just go and keep promoting. And then other people see all these different people because of you, and then you're just showing people the difference of life and art over here in terms of different players and soccer players and different people about life. And then you're showing people exactly who's the actual, let's say, popular people of the planet in 2021. And that way you understand straight away how to go and do greater. Then you understand straight away how to go and do greater for yourself. And then you understand straight away how to go and do greater for yourself is a point I'm making. So I see Alessandro Nesta is also somebody who has around 45 years of age, and he was born in Rome, Italy. And he also has one spouse, and also is a defender. And he has some nice and beautiful teams over here in terms of coaching mechanisms, where he was coaching 2 teams, and I understand straight away how he's around 1 meter and 87 centimeters tall, and just all the nice and beautiful ways. So Alessandro Nesta, I see Alessandro Nesta is one of the best central back players in terms of central back players that you ever see in life, and it's just the way it is, yeah. So just focus on understanding that you just have to go and grow yourself differently, and you have to focus on something that's helping you move forward. And you have to understand anyway that I can see how other people are just retiring. I mean, they're retiring from sports and from being a star, and they're just going downhill, man. Rush you. I'm never going downhill though. I'm never going downhill. I'm just understanding straight away how to go and grow myself. But as I put their name on the list over here, I'm making sure I'm just growing myself differently. I'm making sure I just go and do that. And I see Dide as well. I see Dide as a keeper. So I'm saying he is a great keeper because I can see it and I understand everything. I understand everything in terms of eye over here. But I understand that as I was watching him back then, I understand straight away how I do eye. So I understand that Dide keeper. I understand there's a Brazilian keeper over here. I see Dide goalkeeper. I see it's Dida. I see Dida goalkeeper. I see his name is Nelson de Jesus Silva, and he's also better known as Dida. And I'm not saying that no matter what, that he is around 47 years of age. He's born in the Irara, state of Bahia, Brazil. There's a Bahia. See Bahia. See Irara, state of Bahia, is Brazil in terms of Dida. And that's where he was born. And I understand that's how you also speak as well. And you can speak backwards too. And if you're speaking backwards too, then it still makes sense for you. And he's also a goalkeeper, but he did play as a number 1 keeper. And also he did play at 3 soccer teams over there. He did play at 3 soccer teams. And I'm not saying that no matter what that is. I see he did play for Porto, and he did play for a sports club, and also for Portugal as well. I mean, he's a Brazilian though. I realize he was playing for Brazil. He's a Brazilian goalkeeper. So I'm saying anyway, what I do is focus on doing better than that, making sure that I lead you somewhere in a greater life anyway, but making sure that you understand that he has 2 kids, or else that what I want to do is I just let it be that way. I want to make sure that I'm doing better than that. So making sure every single day that if I go and do something, I make sure that you guys understand that I'm always never lost Australia, but I have to go to Brazil anyway. And as I grow differently, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm looking for different areas of life. I'm looking to help myself to do a greater job. But as I help myself do a greater job, I'm looking for different areas of life. I see how people have gone separate ways. I feel that Dida is alone right now. I understand everybody's alone. I'm not saying anyway that what's important is learn to see the art of whatever it is that helps you grow. And as you grow differently, you have to, as you grow differently, then you have to go and see exactly how people are really. And how they are really is in terms of life, where you can go and really dwell upon something that's helping you. But what helps you move forward is the best kind of individuality straight away. So make sure that you understand straight away how people are. So if you want to have a better life for yourself, you have to understand straight away how Dida plays. I'm pretty sure Dida did play in the AC Milan over there. I'm understanding straight away how I did find him in that place. But that's something where he may have been coaching those teams, or else he may have been coaching 3 teams. So I'm saying anyway that what I want to do over here is I want to focus upon understanding to just find a great photo of Dida to make sure that no matter what, I'm learning quickly upon how to grow. But as I grow myself differently, I brush this photo right here. Shows the eyes, and as long as you're showing the eyes, guys, and just make sure, otherwise I realize it's just like that. But the thing is, just show your word eye and everything that you are, and you're making sure that no matter what that you're learning, how to actually go and do greater. And as I go and do greater, I'm looking to promote people always, because I understand that it's much more important for you to do so. So just focus on helping yourself to succeed differently. But as you succeed differently, then looking for different ways of life and looking for aspects of life that help you grow. That's the whole point, yeah. The whole point is making sure that you have that beautiful life ahead of you. But as you look at all these successful people, then people say, hey, I want to be great too. I want to be great. That way you're learning very quickly upon what you can do to succeed. And that way you're learning to just go about your work and do what you need to do. I really give it to people in terms of how everything is. I just see how I'm doing better every single time to make sure that I'm looking at different areas of life, and I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm looking for different ways about life, but I'm actually giving it to people in different ways, so I can actually teach them in a way of words, because that's how I feel I'm a smartest like that. Whereas now, as I realize how everything is, I understand straight away how to grow myself in different ways. So no matter what I do, I'm always focusing on making sure that I can go and dwell upon something better. So what I do now is I go to the toilet. Because I have to go and pee, and that way I'm not staying. I'm very quick to the notion of everything, but I did get ready for some reason. I do get ready for some reason, but guess what? Well, I have to go anyway. I realize that no matter what, I feel just a little bit for now. I realize I get ready for some reason. A little bit that way. I get ready then. Otherwise, I rush it. It's much more how I feel to go somewhere. And where where to go? Go where? I have to go prove myself. I have to go somewhere with my words, man. Alright, so anyway, so what's important for me today in terms of my word eye is making sure I look greater. So I have to look greater. I'm looking more mature, I'm looking more strong as a human being. I'm making sure I look nice and beautiful for myself to deliver content. But what I'm doing now is I'm learning quickly upon understanding I look different. I'm making sure I'm improving myself along the way, and I need to look better than this. I have to look better in terms of what I'm wearing today. I have outgrown the clothes. I've outgrown these clothes, making sure I have to look something newer, to make sure I have something different now. Make sure I'm understanding that already. So I'll move on. I have something new to deliver now. Making sure I can focus upon something to understand that it's much more how I feel to just go and grow myself in different ways to make sure I love eye. And as I grow myself, I make sure that I brush my teeth and go and groom myself as well. And that's how I actually always let other people go first. And I always let them go first because I never want to be going first while they're going first. So what I do with my grooming sessions is I can groom any amount of whatever it is in life before I do anything else. So making sure I have plenty of time to do everything. And I love eye in a way that I'm warm. I'm very warm in my love eye. I'm making sure I'm very warm, but I have to watch out in terms of how I'm pushing through doors and what I'm doing around life over here. So I'm not saying every single day to just go and do my life differently. And as I do my life differently, just focus on helping yourself to look great, because that's how it is. So guys, every single day, just make sure you're brushing your teeth every single day, and make sure that you're just more enough in what you're doing, yeah? Just make sure that with myself you understand that I never go flossing my teeth. I never go flossing my teeth, and why is that? I feel that I understand that I just do better in a way that I feel that Jesus Christ says that he goes and tries to floss his teeth as much as he can. And for myself, I understand that no matter what, that for myself, I can see straight away that I realize that my teeth are already falling apart very soon in life. But guess what? Probably it's more how it is, yeah? I mean, you must understand that the teeth that I have is falling apart anyway. And the thing is, I'm the one to fucking just get the whole fucking tooth out and get a fucking new tooth and put it in, and that's it. I mean, I save myself time here. I save myself a lot of time to floss my teeth. Understand? And the thing is that when I floss my teeth, then my gums start to fucking bleed all over the place. Understand? I realize my gums start to bleed all over the fucking place when I start flossing my teeth. I never fucking need that shit. Understand? So I'm ready to fucking just make my teeth do better, and I'm brushing my teeth always. But flossing my teeth, and guess what? Brush, that's how I am, yeah? I'm not ashamed, but the thing is, with myself, brush, it works out for me. Brush, it works out for me. This way. When I'm saying that what's important for myself is, I realize already I'm getting the screw-ons of the teeth. I'm getting new teeth already. And for fucking sake, I never care about fucking flossing my teeth. Or else my teeth are looking clean as much as I can. And that's it, yeah? I mean, make sure you understand that. I went to multiple dentists who fucking ram in all this, let's say, nice and beautiful artistry over here. But I'm saying I'm the one who went to them. I understand why? Because I was believing that I have to have my teeth always done. I understand? And then what they do is they fucking make holes in your teeth. And make holes in your teeth. And make holes in your teeth. And that's all they fucking do. I understand? And that's all the fucking dentist does. And say, oh, this teeth over here. Boom, boom, boom. 5 holes in the teeth, man. And that's what they do. And then they fucking fill it up with some fucking chemical. And they say, oh, but this teeth here needs 5 holes. And they say, oh. Understand? I mean, for fuck's sake. I'm doing better than that. I'm doing better than that. Or else everything is the word I, dare I say. Or else everything I say is the word I. I'm making sure I'm never limiting myself, but they always fucking put in ramming all these fucking holes in your teeth, man. I promise you. And then fucking holes, and then they fucking put holes in your teeth and holes in your teeth and holes in your teeth, and they say, hey, I mean, this teeth no good. And they say, oh, look at your teeth over here. Oh, I mean, this one here, I mean, it's already $5,000 job. I mean, fuck yeah. I mean, get your fucking ass somewhere else, mate. I mean, guess what? It's more how I understand, yeah? When every time you open your mouth to a dentist, they say, ooh, ooh. I mean, this teeth here, mate, I mean, what are you doing with your teeth? I mean, always they fucking make you feel like that. Understand? I mean, those fucking dentists, man. Understand? I mean, never fucking go to a dentist. Because they never have fucking good news for you. Or they never fucking have good news. They have more fucking bad news for you than fucking good news. I promise you. I'll never be. I'll never be that way. I mean, for myself, I'm learning to save time anyway. I'm saving a lot of time. I'm learning to counterfeit everything in terms of flossing my teeth. We're just getting new teeth, man. I mean, for fuck's sake. I get the screw-ons, and that's it. And then my teeth look fucking extra white, man, eventually. And now, my teeth are looking extra white. I'm gonna brush you. My teeth right now are looking extra white. I understand that. And they're looking much better than yesterday. So the thing about me right now is I'm just shaving. And I'm just shaving my nice and beautiful facial hair here with one sensitive blade. But the thing is, I understand that my words are much more important than my teeth. I understand? I mean, teeth fall off, but words never fall off. I mean, words can fall off. I mean, words can fall off in the way that you're doing better, but it never falls off like teeth. Reproach words can never fall off. And then just place it like that. That words can never fucking fall off. Understand? So focus on understanding to just deliver content in a way that you're learning very quickly upon what you need to do, while understanding straight away how to go. And how I go is different to other people. Understand? And every single time you have to understand that people lie about you and they say, oh, when he's making a seminar at $200 per ticket, what a fucking idiot. But guess what? I mean, it's because they never can afford $200 per ticket. Understand? But they never want to say that. They never want to say that they can never afford it. Understand? So focus on understanding that if your employee wants their wife to come with you, or if the employee wants their wife to come to the seminar with you, or to come to the seminar to watch you, or their husband wants to come as well with the wife or whatever, then I mean invite all of them. I mean invite everybody. And that way you're always doing better. So that's the whole point, and they find interest. So it's more the deal where you understand straight away that yes, you're giving them money to record you, but the thing is all the time that no matter what, they always understand straight away to just let it be that way. Because that way you're learning very quickly upon understanding that you give them all the money and there's no complaints. If you try to go and let's say see that somebody wants to bring their wife and then you say, oh, but since you bring your wife, then guess what, Roshi? It's more, never try to take away their money that you're trying to give them. Roshi, if you're trying to take away their money that you're trying to give them, then it looks stupid. I mean, just go and give them money, always. I mean, never try to say, oh, but because you're bringing your wife, now I never have to give you $250 because your wife is coming to my event. That's $200 per ticket, so I just have to give you $50 instead because your wife has a $200 ticket here. I mean, that looks stupid to me. It looks fucking stupid. I mean, say, hey, I'll give you $250 and bring your wife as well. I mean, fuck. I'm saying, and that's the thing, yeah. I mean, never try to fucking take away a price that you were trying to give to somebody. I mean, if you said you're going to give them $250 to come, then fucking let it be that way. I mean, but if they want to fucking invite, let's say, more than 10 people, then say, hey, I mean, listen to me. I mean, because it depends on who they are. I mean, if they want to bring the whole fucking family, then guess what? Probably it's more how I feel. I mean, no. But guess what? Probably it's much more how the wife over here. I realized something. Whereas he's bringing his wife, but guess what? I love wife. Actually, it's more how I feel. I can afford that. I mean, if you can afford to bring them on the day, then afford and say, yeah, I mean, you can come. But if you can never afford to do that, never do it. But make sure you can afford it. And make sure you can always afford that. I mean, always afford that. Well, I mean, always afford to have more people for free at your event. You understand? I mean, have more people for free at your event and make sure that you understand that's much better. I feel that's much better, and that's it. Because if they try to, let's say, bring 10 people to my event, then let it be that way. But that's much better for me. You understand? I mean, it's much better for me, and that's it. I love it. I'm pretty sure the money comes in words, and I'll just stick to that. I have no issues about making $200, man. I can fucking make $200. I mean, even to fucking make $15,000 on the day is fucking more enough for me. I'm making more than that. I'm always making more than that. I'm making more than $15,000 a day. I mean, how do I do that? I go and I grow myself differently. I do something that other people never do. I mean, that's why I'm always learning very quickly upon how to do my life. And as I do my life, I'm promoting myself along the way. I can see how other people can find me, and I can see how much interest they have in me, really. And it's just minimal interest. That's more enough. I'm learning quickly upon what I need to do to be more successful in life. But they are yet to do this. But they never understand that. I mean, they never understand how much events they have to make around the world, around themselves. But they never understand that. I mean, in the sense that what you do is you charge them $200 per ticket to see that. And how to do that. And you give them on the day all the information. And because you're giving the information, you make everybody happy with the information. And if you want to make them happier and they ask you for a refund for the money, you give them a refund and say, always, I thank you very much. And move on. You understand? Never fight over money, man. Never ever fight over money. And if they don't want to give you in the first place when you're asking, then they look fucking stupid. And that's it. Then just give it to them. Because they're poor people. And what you learn from the situation is what is amazing for yourself to deliver contents. And that's it. We deliver something new always. We deliver a new way of life. But I'm saying straight away how other people love me. Because I do something around Borat. I do something around different ways of life over here. And I look at the nice and beautiful promotional tags all the time. Make sure I always have more than enough in life. How do I have more than enough? I have more than enough in whatever I'm doing. How's that? Because I'm talking it. I'm talking the words. The words of life is what helps you. If you guys understand straight away how to talk more words daily, it's very successful. But if you help them with all that knowledge, then you have the greater connection with them, I promise you. Then you have this greater connection with all these people. And I promise you, it's a greater connection that you're helping their life. And that's the greater purpose, I promise you. Never hold back information from people. Give them everything on a day. And that's it. That's how you actually grow yourself quickly. And that's how you actually understand straight away what you need to do. What you do is a great way of life. And I love my eyebrows. I love everything. I'm making sure always I'm looking to help myself to succeed differently. I'm learning I have to have a beard cut over here. I'm understanding that. So anyway, I let it be. So what I do is I quickly notion for myself. I understand that I let it be that way. And I have to have a haircut before the 26th. On the 26th, I have a haircut. And the nice and beautiful way of notioning that in my power system over here to place in my calendar first. And before I place anything in my spending tracker, I place it in my calendar. And I say on the 26th over here of May, which is next week, I have a haircut. I have a haircut on the 26th and I go shopping at Cotton On. I let it be. I live it that way. And that's the nice and beautiful notion. That's already 1 week away. I just place a 1 week notion here in my spending tracker to just make sure that I have 1 week of decisions over here to make sure I'm doing better. I get clothing. I get new clothing and haircut. And I do busking performances. Alright, now before I even do my busking performances, I want to make sure that no matter what, that I go and do this. I want to make sure I do my busking first all the time before shopping for clothing, and also that I'll do my busking first before a haircut. I'll do my busking first, and I want to make sure I cut my nails too. I cut my nails, guys, so no matter what, as I cut my nails, I go sit somewhere in a nice and beautiful way of life over there where it's nice and warm for myself to do so. And I'm focusing on different areas of life in terms of what I'm doing. And then I do my nice and beautiful facial hair before I do my mustache hair. I first do my nice and beautiful, let's say, teeth. I brush my teeth, and then I do my facial hair shaving, and then I go and do my mustache hair, and then I do my eyebrows. Why is that? It's just more value for me. How is it more value? because I feel that the mustache hair is something that's just a little trim, but the facial hair is something that I can see more around my face. So there's a greater quality of being able to have my teeth longer is much more for me in value than a mustache or than a facial hair or eyebrows. I mean, my teeth are much more value. And then my facial hair is much more value in terms of the actual hairs on around my facial hair. It's much more value in terms of to clean that off and to just shave it off than to do my mustache and also my eyebrows. And then also my mustache is much more value to do than my eyebrows. You understand? Because in the shaving of my eyebrows, in the shaving of my facial hair, I do my eyebrows as well. And I'm always delivering content quickly, differently. And as I do content differently, I'm always showing myself differently. I'm showing myself in my life. And because I show my life always differently, I'm making sure I always have more than enough success daily to succeed. And that's why I'm successful, guys. I'm so successful daily to go and do everything nice and beautifully. But when I give this guy money, I want to give it to him on the day, cash in hand. I want to give him cash in hand on the day, and that's it. I never want to make him wait for that money. I never wait for myself to give other people money, man. You understand? So no matter what, as I grow myself quickly, I'm not saying straight away how people are going with their own life. But I'm delivering content regardless, and I'm having my own life now. I have my own legacy. I have my own life. I have something different, man. I say, yeah, I probably should have stars, man. I can see it. I'm just a better star. I mean, of course, they never admit that. I mean, they never admit that I do more work than them. They'll never admit that. Probably they'll never admit that I do more work than them in anything. I definitely do more work than them. I'm never lying. I'm never a liar. I mean, you can ask Jesus Christ who's doing the most work of words today. Probably it's me. Danny Milivojevic is doing the most work of words today. And that's how I'm growing. I'm growing through different areas of thinking and different ways of doing things every single day. I'm learning. I'm learning how to understand something. You can always see exactly how much work I've done in the world. I mean, you guys can see that. I'm superhuman, man. I mean, right now, I'm superhuman. And you have to understand that. I mean, why is that? I mean, you can see. you can see I'm superhuman. So what I do is I do my eyebrows now. I do a little trimming here and there while I'm actually grooming myself and while I'm actually doing an audio program with you. Do a little grooming session here and there. And make sure I'm doing greater and greater for myself. And that's the whole point. And the whole point is go and promote yourself everywhere. I mean, the first event, I mean, you have to get your ABN number. I mean, you have to get your business transaction number, which is a business account number. I mean, then you have to go and get the FBOSS machine. Then you have to get an employee or employees. Then you have to go and book the event and give them the money and pick a location. And then also, you have to go and do also business cards promotions for a whole month. And from that point, you have to show up on the day and you have to plan your seminar and what you're going to talk about. You understand? And I show people on the day this as well. And then guess what, Roshan? Then you have to get yourself an online link as well. And you have to have a Facebook page. And you have to have a social media. And you have to have a YouTube channel. You have to brand yourself. I mean, now we're talking business, yeah? And you have to also file for tax returns. You have to learn about real estate. So every single day, there's a lot to do. So I teach people this on the day. And I fill them up with information, they'll be like, I mean, yeah. I mean, what did you think in life? I mean, what did you believe in life? I mean, every single day, I mean, you have to feel, I mean, you have to have full of fucking motivation every single day to live your life, mate. I mean, when you guys have a lot of information today to succeed differently, and you're making sure that you're loving life differently, and you're making sure you're loving life always. I see how Jesus Christ understands me. When they're like, yeah, yeah. What? But it's easy, man. It's easy. You guys just have to focus on talking more. And on the day of my seminar, I show them everything about what to do. Show them what to do. Hey, make sure you do some photos around here. Do some photos and write some notes down, please. Write a list down, please. Write the list down. Do some photos quickly. I go and do a greater job for myself. But as I actually do anything on the whiteboard, I'll make sure I do a photo of myself as well. I have to do the actual whiteboard information also. But guess what? It's more, I want the fucking cameraman to fucking come and see what I'm fucking talking about. And it's already done anyway. So what I do is I move up, because the cameraman is actually helping me here. And I'm actually understanding for each and every single one of my seminars, I have a cameraman. I have a camera hire, and this man always does it $250 per interest. Of every single Nice and Beautiful seminar, he's coming with me everywhere. And $250 per seminar, come out. And yeah, all the way. When this individual is going to do it for me, always. All the way. And so, no matter what, I build a real good friendship with this guy. It's a long-term thing. And that way I'm understanding that no matter what, that he's helping me. And I give him money, and I give him money, and I give him money. And he just records me, and that's it. And he's using my camera. And I understand Jesus Christ understands this. That I went in Brisbane over there, and I saved $550 into the Samsung A51 Galaxy. And he can record me for 8 hours, man. He can record me for 8 hours. And that was a long time ago. It's fun, you know. I look schmick, Jesus Christ says. I look schmick. I have to do better. The whole thing about life is understanding that the attitude you bring to the table in terms of your habits is more than the teeth that you have. You understand? Never ever shame yourself for anything. But on the day, I show them my actual seminar notes, and I show them everything in my words, man. I have all the notes. Now, I use the whiteboard too. I make sure I show them the nice and beautiful numbers between my schedules and why. And I show them also how to calculate everything in terms of life, so they can see straight away how I lead the conversation. I'm ahead of the game. But I realize that people realize that they never come to see me on the day, that they never really get the picture of Danny Milivojevic on the day. And then they never did get to see Danny Milivojevic on the day. Then they get to see me just online. And they look like people who are poor to see Danny Milivojevic. I understand Jesus Christ sees that. If they never come to see my 200, if they never come to give me money, take a back seat and go watch me online a bit. And come watch me online instead. Because they never get to see Danny Milivojevic then, in real life. But that's how it is, man. I went to their events more than enough. I gave them more than enough money. They can come and return me some money, man. But guess what? When it's more, I'm asking for that money anyway. But that's the thing, yeah? And go and enjoy yourself differently, man. And go and understand how it is to just be careful about everything in terms of your eyes. To make sure that you're never losing. And make sure that you're doing a greater job for yourself. And make sure I understand how my biological mother gave me France, and I went to Paris, France for free. And she gave me the tickets, and she gave me the holiday over there. And she brought me to Paris, France, man. I've been to Paris, France. I forgot about that. But yeah, I never did forget anything. It's more how I understand Paris, France now. And that's how it is, yeah? And what you do is you just keep creating events now. And what I want to do now is I want to keep going. I want to keep going with these events really quickly. And I say it's much better to create these events. And I have one night, or else I have 1 day a month where I do these seminars of public speaking. And just 1 day a month is more enough for me. And 1 day a month of public speaking seminars like this for the rest of my life is more enough for me. Brush, it's more enough for me. And why is that? Brush, that's what it is. And music events, Roshi 1 day a month. Roshi 1 day a month. Roshi, it's more than enough for me too. And that's it, Roshi, that's how it is. And that's how I actually go around the world now. I'm already planning that. I'm already planning to do that. Roshi, although every single day I'm focusing on helping myself to understand that it's much more 1 month promotion is more enough, but 1 year promotion is excellent. To promote yourself for 1 year somewhere, to actually go somewhere around the world and say, hey, I'm here at this kind of festival or whatever, and they have to call you anyway. They have to call you. And now Jesus Christ says that it's much more how it is. I mean, they have to call you. But Jesus Christ says that if you want to give them money to be at the festival, actually it's more how, that's something separate on the side, but it's more how you can qualify to do that if you want. And you give them money and you just go. You understand? But I can make my own festivals, man. I never have to fucking go around their festivals. I never fucking have to go with them. I never fucking have to be doing anything with them. You know what I'm saying? I just go and do my life with fire on the way. I'll make sure that you guys understand straight away. I'm just moving forward quickly, but I'm looking better now. I'm understanding that no matter what, that now since I'm understanding my events over here, I'm making sure that I just go and create these events quickly and I promote these events and that's it. I promote my events always. And since I promote my events, I want to have 2 business cards that are promoting different events with different business cards always every single month and promote these events really quickly together. I do 20 cents per click. I do 20 cents per click for the rest of my life. And does it have to be 20 cents per click? Roshi, yes. Roshi, yes. Roshi, yes. I mean, why? Why does it have to be 20 cents per click? Because one business card is promoting, let's say, it has to be 30 cents per click, but no. Just put one business card on the floor. Guess what? Or if I place one, I'm probably it's more enough. Put it all together. Put it all together. And that's how it is. And I'll just let it be. I realize it's all 10 cents per click. I just saved 10 cents right now. I saved 10 cents right now, man. Say thank you. And all I do is, like say over here, I say 10 cents per click. So guess what? Probably it's much more how it is, yeah? I just already saved a lot of money there. How much money? I have more than that. I save more than that. But something's happening around here. I'm saying that my nice beautiful content is uploading. I make sure I do greater. I just say or else anyway, or else do I have to reply? I never even have to reply to this guy. But guess what? I realize it's much more how I feel. If you understand something, if they give you an emoji or question or let's say answer or let's say they write to you, then guess what? I realize if you want to be the last message, then guess what? Probably it's much better that you realize something about this. Whereas it's much better that you speak to them more and more and more, regardless of what's happening. And that way, guess what? Make them never reply to you. And that's the way. But you make them never reply to you because that way you're somebody more in this field of vibration and you have much more of a vibration than they do. And that way you're doing a greater job, always. So if you're doing a greater job always, then you're learning very quickly upon how to actually dwell upon helping yourself to succeed is what you're looking for. And because you're looking to succeed differently in different ways of life, then you are enjoying yourself with what you're doing. And that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is making sure that you understand straight away how to go and deliver content. But as you deliver content, then you're set free. You're set free in a different way and direction, and you understand straight away to just go and understand yourself quickly about what you're doing. I already have over 800. I have over 800 people this month who came to see my Instagram profile, and that's all because of my actual promotions with my business cards in real life. And that's the thing. So what I'm doing is I'm doing real life promotion, and I have over 800 people in the past, in terms of the past and recent most month over here who have came to see my profile on Instagram. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that I'm popular like this. But as I go and do greater now, I'm focusing on making sure that I have more enough success over here to go and deliver content. But that's why I'm understanding straight away that what I do is I go and do this Instagram reel here. And as I do the Instagram reel, I'm just doing something different always. I'm making sure I'm living life differently, and as I live my life differently, I'm doing something different always. And that's why I'm always focusing on helping myself to really succeed differently. And as I succeed differently, I have to go wash my dishes as well. I'll go wash the pan. I wash the rice over here. I'll move it all away. I move it all away. I move it all away except my word I. And then I understand straight away that my nice and beautiful content is going up online as well, in terms of my Instagram and my nice and beautiful YouTube account. And then as that goes up online as well, I focus on processing that video too. And finally, it's going up online as well.
Welcome you guys into my...
So as I really grow myself, I'm just also posting right now into my nice and beautiful Instagram reel. And what I'm doing is focusing on a greater way to just show people what I'm doing. So what I do is a better way of life. See, so I apologize for that, guys. I'm making sure that over here I'm doing something to do my life over here. So I'm making sure that what I want to do is just have a conversation with people all day long so I can do greater, and that's the whole point. Alright, anyway, so as I'm actually doing life quicker and quicker and quicker, and I'm doing life better always, I'm always learning quickly about what's going on around the world with me in terms of life. If you want to go and process anything about life and you're focusing on doing something to help your life to succeed differently, which the best thing you can do is focus on your life and go and wash the dishes or something like that, and make sure that you're focusing on a greater life. I promise you, although every single day that when I focus on something that's helping me grow, I make sure that no matter what, I'm just ahead of the game to look great for myself, because that's how I understand that I need to grow. I need to look great for myself. I never do it for you. I never do it for anybody else. I mean, I never do the Instagram for you. I never do that Instagram for you. I never give you those ideas for you. I do it for me. I do it for the word I only. I never do it for you, man. When I say I never do this audio content for you. I do it for me. I do it for my legacy. I mean, this is my legacy. I mean, am I building your legacy, or are you building my legacy today? I mean, I'm building my legacy. I mean, understand? I mean, you're just in my legacy today. I mean, you're just somebody who's listening to my legacy. I mean, I'm never doing this for your legacy. I mean, you have to do it for your own legacy. I mean, you have to go and speak your own words. I mean, understand? I'm doing this for my legacy, man. And that's what I'm saying to you guys over there who are watching me, overall, in terms of ladies and guys and everything. And when I say guys, I mean guys is woman and what? Guys overall is woman and men. But when I say gents, then it's also men only. But if it's woman, then it's just woman. Understand? But the thing is, you have to go and grow yourself differently, and you have to understand straight away how to feel much greater about your life. And as I go and do greater and greater and greater, I'm focusing on a greater life for myself, regardless of what's happening. So as I understand something about life, if you're willing to send people more content about you, then you're always more positive about that, and it always works out for you, I promise you. But if you're giving people more money and more content and everything money, then you're always understanding to deliver content much greater than them. And then guess what? I promise you, once you have your first seminar, I promise you, then that first seminar is the stepping stone of the nice and beautiful business module. So everybody has to get to the first seminar of their life of public speaking in front of a crowd eventually. And then guess what? I promise you, that's the thing. That other people get to watch me in 100 capacity seminar and my nice and beautiful seminar, and I'll post it online for you to watch. And that seminar is going to a separate nice and beautiful, let's say, profile of Danny Milivojevic keynote seminars. And instead of keynote, I promise you, it's a keynote seminar. And why is it a keynote? Why is it a keynote seminar? Because it's a fucking keynote where people are sitting down to watch me, and that's why it's a keynote. You understand? And now, anyway, that's what I'm saying. That I just go and make a playlist, just like Gary Vaynerchuk has, but I make a keynote seminar one. And that way I'm understanding straight away how it works. And then eventually I build up a 100 of those videos, and guess what? I say boom, boom, boom. I say boom, boom, boom. Everybody say ayo, ayo. Understand? So what you do is you realize that once you have 100 keynote seminars on your, you have 100 keynote seminars on your YouTube, well, you're already somebody, man. You understand? So you have to give at least $100,000 to have that. I understand? So give $100,000 to have 100 seminars. Is what I'm saying. Does it have to be $100,000? I'm promise you, yeah. Promise you, I give $1,000 per seminar I make around town. Understand? That's how it is, yeah. But I'm learning quickly. I'm learning quickly about how it goes. And as I understand straight away what I need to do to succeed, I'm understanding how business rolls. But other people never appreciate that. Guess what? They do appreciate it. It's for free. It's for free. But guess what? It's more how they never recognize how much money goes into it.
I mean, they never recognize how much money goes into it, really. They all start from the first seminar. And that first seminar gives way to the next one. And it has to. I promise you it has to. I promise you it has to give way to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. You just keep going, and you get the money. And you get the money, and make another one. And make another one, and make another one, and put it into business. And put it into your business, and put it into your business, and put it into your business. And put more money into these seminars, into your business, and record it, and record it, and record it. I love it. And post it online, and post it online, and post it online, and keep going, and keep going, and keep going. And eventually, fucking somebody wants to call you over there to boost your popularity and everything. And suddenly fucking popularity is happening for you, man. Because you're fucking running the business, man. What Jesus Christ is saying, that's the fucking way. And so, you have to understand straight away to go and wash dishes in a way that is helping you to move forward. And make sure that you understand straight away. Now, I'm only ever washing dishes in terms of my saucepan over here or frying pan, because I'm at my boss with dad's house. And that's it, man. I mean, so no matter what, I went 2 years without fucking eating this much with a saucepan and fucking without rice and fucking boiling food and pasta. I went 2 years without fucking eating pasta and rice. Understand? And for fuck's sake, I never need pasta and rice. But guess what? I realized for now, I want to eat pasta and rice for now. Understand? But the thing is, I never fucking need pasta and rice long term. Understand? I never fucking need it. I never fucking need anything in this world except the word I. I never need fucking anything on this world except the word I. Well, in a sense, so what I do now is I focus on my life quickly to make sure that it's more how it is. And it's just eternal life. I can see straight away, like, whoa, man, what's this business card, man? Man, that's eternal life right here, man. And that's the thing, man. I promise you. I can see straight away how my beautiful business cards look like over here. It's much more how I understand straight away how it feels and what's different about all this. There's a big difference between these seminar business cards, and guess what? These business cards are all different to me, but this is what I can use on my beautiful dashboard of business cards. And the thing is that this is the newest way to make business cards. I can see the difference. So what I want to do is I just grab this right now, and I want to show this as my expo to places. And that's something new I'm picking up. So no matter what, I feel that I have more enough success. So I have a new beautiful expo over here to show people at my seminars how I'm actually doing life. So how I do life is different. I'm making sure anyway that what I want to do is content that helps me. I mean, anything that helps me grow is the best way forward. But as I grow myself, I see how other people are struggling. I mean, they're struggling so much to deliver. So I want to make sure that people can see straight away what the differences are in business cards. So over here, I have a nice and beautiful business card where it's just, let's say, I do a video very soon showing these nice and beautiful business cards. I'm making sure anyway that I can do a video right now showing business cards. So I'd rather do it now so I can show people really quickly upon different kinds of business cards that people can make, so I'll do better. So guys, just make sure that when you go to seminars of your own somewhere, then just make sure you're never playing your own videos at your own seminars. I mean, guess what? I mean, play your own video that is you talking live. Imagine me, when you come to my seminar, and guess what happens? I put a 1 hour video of me, and you can find that on YouTube. I mean, for fuck's sake, what a waste of time, yeah? I mean, imagine me, I just go on YouTube today, and I just upload a video that's 1 hour, and then you come to my seminar, and you give me $10,000, and I play you that 1 hour video that you can find on YouTube. I mean, for fuck's sake, isn't that a waste of time? I mean, you could have found it on YouTube. And is that the whole seminar? Yeah. That's a bigger scam. That's a big scam, yeah? But if I say, hey, forget that, and I say, come to my event, and I say, I give you $10,000, or you give me $10,000 because I asked for it, and I say, no worries, I'll give you the information right from my words, from my mouth. Now it's worth it, yeah? Now it's fucking worth it for you. But I never go to seminars of my own, playing my own fucking videos on fucking PowerPoints or fucking websites or anything like that. And now on websites, I play my videos inside of my Mega Drive, Instagram, and also my YouTube account only. And I say, that's more enough for you. But make sure you understand that I never do it live in front of you. I mean, everything that comes live with me is fucking through my words. And I'm recording everything. So make sure you understand every single time that when I go and deliver content like this, just make sure you do, make sure you're always doing that, and make sure you're always going to your live seminars somewhere around the world, while also just making sure that you're promoting your nice and beautiful way of life through your words, and speak out the words rather than having to make people watch your videos or something like that. And that way you're doing much better because you're making sure that you're enjoying your life. But as you enjoy life, just make sure that no matter what you're doing, that every single day that you're focusing on making sure that people can see you and that they can hear your voice at your seminar. And never play videos at your seminar. Never play videos at your seminar. PowerPoints. Never fucking play PowerPoints at your fucking nice and beautiful seminars, because your PowerPoint is your words. That's it, yeah? Just stick to that. And also just make sure that you can use a whiteboard if you want. And a whiteboard is something different. Use a whiteboard. I agree with a whiteboard. I agree with everything. But that's the thing, yeah? And make sure they understand how to grow yourself. I see that nice and beautiful, let's say YouTube over here, has a nice and beautiful function now where you can click on the description. In terms of just underneath the description over here, has a nice and beautiful likes and views button with a nice and beautiful tag over here and the motion of new display screens and everything. And it's nice and beautiful for you now to understand that no matter what happens, that you're always learning something now about what's happening around the world. So the thing about this is now, I'm understanding that no matter what, if you want to go and enjoy yourself right now, to go and really promote yourself, then go and understand straight away go and understand how you can go and promote your actual business card and everything in terms of what you have in information in your actual YouTube descriptions and also your actual Instagram descriptions now. And I'm understanding that for myself, I have more enough to just go and live my business. I'm making sure that I can go and show people my business card, and I can show people different aspects of life over here. But what I want to do now is I want to make sure that I can go and unpause my nice and beautiful content over here to be uploading online, and make sure that I go and start my business in different ways now. I start my business in different ways now, and make sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how I'm living life. But that's the nice and beautiful seminar of making sure that if you're nicely and beautifully wanting to say something in a video camera or wanting to teach something on a live seminar day somewhere, then teach it right now and teach it on a video first, and then go on the day and just teach something else. Teach something else on the day. Teach something that you've never taught on that day. And that way you must understand that eventually you're showing people all the differences of everything that they want in terms of questions. And simply answer their questions more than anything else. If you answer their questions specifically, then understand to just go by that. Just make the questions of Q&A on the day, and then just talk about random stuff and just add to the notion here and there, but talk about something different about leading people on the day and how to lead people especially. And then on that day, just focus on their questions and focus upon understanding that day and teach them that day of notice of that day, and everything else you taught them already. So just move on from that scenario, and that's what I'm learning now. So what I do now is I make sure I go promote my nice beautiful track over here to people. I'm making sure anyway, what I do is I focus on understanding that I can see how simple it is, that when somebody shows me that in terms of what I've done with Idonatopia on YouTube, in terms of my nice and beautiful radio show now, it's just nice and beautiful for me to understand it's more professional and it's more how it is. So I'm understanding now to just go and focus upon loving my life differently. And as I love my life differently, I focus on understanding that it's more how I feel, that there's a big temptation here to just go and grow myself differently. So what I do today is I make sure that I always go and promote myself as much as I can to different people. And that way I'm always loving my life differently, because that's what you need to do, guys. Or you guys need to be able to go and deliver the nice and beautiful service of courage and making sure that you can always send people information. So if somebody's, let's say, messaging you online who you are unfamiliar about in terms of real life, and you never met them in real life, but they're women or men who have been messaging you, then guess what you can do? You can send them a link or something. You can send them some love in links. You never have to talk to them, but you can send them a link or message. You can send them a message or a link, and you can send them a link or message, even though if they write to you or anything like that, and you never want to reply to them, then just go and involve them in your life in a way to send them a link somehow. And that way you're sending him goods on services in terms of information that you have, and just involve them here and there to make sure that they understand that you do love them and that you're just somebody who does admire them in some kind of way. So make sure you understand that as soon as you do that, then they follow you for life, because there's somebody who also understand that no matter what, that you are honest with yourself and your feedback, because you're sending them nice and beautiful information. And that way I understand straight away how to do that now. Because let's say you message me, but you never did meet me in real life. And let's say you do message me, but you never did meet me in real life. Guess what I do? I make sure that no matter what, as soon as somebody sends me something that's a music set like this, and they've already shown me, or shows big excitement, I promise you. So what I do is I move on. I move on in different ways, and I'm focusing on making sure I have more than enough to deliver. So if you want to, let's say, reply to people, then just reply to people in a way that is a service of products, where you're just understanding that you never have to reply to them through message, but reply to them through making sure that no matter what, that you can go and reply to them in the actual notion of the nice and beautiful orchestra of making sure that you understand that you can reply to them in a way of words, or just nice and beautiful, let's say, links or anything in terms of content that you actually made. And that way you're learning very quickly upon how to actually speak to people. And that's how you actually do live. You do live through different ways, so make sure you understand how to do better.